What up YouTube? How are we feeling today? Hope you're doing great, hope you're doing fantastic. Back with another Division 2 video. Thanks for clicking my content. You know how it works. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button if this helped you out in any form. But today it's Tuesday, so we're gonna dive into the vendor reset, and I'm gonna show you all the best buys, going over everything that all the vendors has to offer, and we can definitely find some best buys this week. So let's dive right in and start with the countdown vendor. Starting with the countdown vendor, the designated hitters for sale here. This is the named marksman rifle, 13% rifle damage, headshot damage, stability, and perfect reformation because it's a named marksman rifle. Then over to the punch drunk, and this might be the best buy already in the first vendor that we're looking at, because this punch drunk is almost god rolled. Maxed out critical hit chance, maxed out headshot damage because it's the named Douglas & Harding mask, and 13.8% weapon damage. You definitely need to pick it up. You can just optimize the weapon damage and even roll the critical hit chance away if you don't want to go for that critical hit chance, but definitely pick this one up. And it probably will be for sale at Casa Mendoza tomorrow as well. So if you don't have the countdown credits for it, wait another day, and probably tomorrow Cassie sells it for normal in-game money. Mozambique special, perfect bread basket on there, comes with pistol damage, magazine size, and that's pretty much it for the countdown vendor. Jumping over to the White House. And the point man is for sale here with armor, critical hit damage, and skill damage. This comes with perfect Vanguard, so this might be a nice one for your perfect Vanguard build. Then roll that skill damage away for some armor regeneration, for example, and optimize the rest. It's gonna set you back, but might be something. Tactical UMP 45, SMG damage, critical hit chance, accuracy, and unwavering as the talent. AKM strained as a talent, critical hit damage, half damage, assault rifle. PX4 storm, pistol damage, critical hit chance, and killer as the talent. Backpack from Gilligard, armor regeneration, headshot damage, creeping death, and of course armor. Chest of Petrov, a weapon damage, critical hit chance, critical hit damage, and kinetic momentum. So this is pretty low on the attributes, but you can optimize it to get this to an all-round chest, and then roll the talent away for whatever you think is necessary. It's gonna set you back, but it's possible. Over to the mods, 4.3% critical hit chance, 6.2% deflect duration for your drone, the 5.7% duration for your turret, and at last the 4.1 skill haste for your sticky. Jumping over to the clan. And at the clan we can find the Hannah U backpack, the force multiplier with skill damage already on there, hazard protection, and perfect combined arms. If you can't find it with skill damage, this is a perfect backpack for your crit skill build. Then roll the hazard protection away for some critical hit chance, for example. Future initiative chest, skill haste, and a skill tier on there. True Patriot gloves with almost 160k armor and repair skills. So if you're still looking for high armor True Patriot gloves, you can pick it up. Striker, we all know this has been buffed. 12.8% weapon damage and 6% weapon handling. So if you're still looking for the gloves, you can pick them up, roll the weapon handling away, and optimize the weapon damage. Hunting M44, steady handed on there, damage to armor, headshot damage, and marksman rifle damage. The Negav, LMG damage, damage to target out of cover, magazine size, and unhinged as a talent. Custom L86, LMG damage, damage to target out of cover, headshot damage, and unhinged as a talent as well. Mask of Bellstone, armor, hazard protection, and critical hit chance. Could be a nice buy if you want to go for an armor yet generation crit build. I'm working on one with the Picaro's holster. It's a great one. Keep an eye on the channel. It's gonna be uploaded the next few days. Then over to the military P416, assault rifle, half damage, rate of fire, and fast hands. Douglas & Harding gloves, weapon damage, health, armor regeneration, holster of Richter and Kaiser, skill tier, critical hit chance, and skill haste on there. Then over to the mods, 5% critical hit chance, 17% repair skills, 10.7% skill haste. Then over to the last one, 6.1% skill haste for your cam launcher. Jumping over to the campus. And here we have the Carnage with LMG damage, damage to target out of cover, critical hit damage, and then of course the perfect states because it's the named LMG. Custom M44, Fleur's Blood as a talent, magazine size, headshot damage, and marksman rifle damage. GR9, LMG damage, damage to target out of cover, damage to armor, and Vindictive on there. It's gonna set you back, but you can again make this in a universal role and go for whatever talent you think is right for a build. Mask of Overlord, weapon damage, status effect, hazard protection, holster of Petrov, weapon damage, hazard protection, repair skills. Over to the mods, 16.2% repair skills, 4.2% duration for your cam launcher, the 4 extra stim charges for your hive, the 5% skill haste for your pulse, and at last the 4.1% duration for your traps. Jumping over to the theater, and here we can find the Culebra, the named shotgun, shotgun damage, damage to armor, critical hit damage, and then the perfect jazz hands. Custom M870, fast hands as a talent, critical hit chance, damage to armor, and the shotgun damage. Then over to the 1886, rifle damage, critical hit damage, swap speed, and comes with lucky shot as a talent. Hanyu gloves, skill tier, skill damage, headshot damage, Richter and Kaiser knee pad, skill tier, explosive resistance, hazard protection. Over to the mods, pulse resistance of 8.3%, the 4.2% damage for your mines, the 4.2 deflector damage for your shield, the 5.8 skill haste for your firefly, and at last the 6% health for your decoy. Jumping over to the DZs. Starting with DZEs, we get a DZ exclusive with the good times. This comes with LMG damage, damage to target out of cover, damage to armor, and then the perfect fast hands because this is the named LMG. SOCOM MK20, marksman rifle damage, headshot damage, damage to target out of cover, and comes with reformation as a talent. Then over to the infantry MG5, LMG damage, damage to target out of cover, health damage, and fast hand as a talent. Mask of Hunter's Fury, weapon damage, critical hit damage. Holster of Hunter's Fury, weapon damage, headshot damage. Mask of Brazos, armor, skill damage, and hazard protection. Holster of 511, armor, explosive resistance, critical hit chance. And then over to the mods, but that's not really worth it in my opinion, too expensive. Just go for the open world, go for the open world vendors, or go for one of the game modes. Jumping over to the next DZ. And then at DZ South we can find the safety distance, SMG damage, critical hit chance, maxed out headshot damage, and perfect outsider, because it's the named SMG. MP5N, SMG damage, critical hit chance, damage to armor, and comes with sledgehammer as a talent. TQB 408, assault rifle damage, health damage, critical hit damage, and comes with ignited as a talent. M45A1, pistol damage, health damage, and ranger as a talent. Backpack of tip of the spear, weapon damage, weapon handling on there. Striker's chest, weapon damage, skill damage. Backpack 511, versatile as a talent, explosive resistance, status effect, and armor as a core attribute. Fenris, weapon damage, armor regeneration, repair skills, and comes with reincite as a talent. And then over to the mods, but you know my opinion, go for the open world, go for the open world vendors, or go for the game modes. Jumping to our last DZ. And then at DZ West, the firm handshake are for sale here with maxed out status effect of 15%, because it's the named Sokolov gloves. Weapon damage and critical hit damage are the other attributes. Spas 12, shotgun damage, damage to armor, rate of fire, and ignited as a talent. Military MK17, rifle damage, critical hit damage, swap speed, and ranger as the talent. Then over to the Aces of Eights gloves, weapon damage and armor regeneration, knee pads of hardwired, skill tier, status effect, gloves of Murakami, skill tier, hazard protection, status effect, knee pads of 511, armor, explosive resistance, and status effect. And then over to the mods, but again, you know my opinion, go for the open world, go for the open world vendors, or go for one of the game modes. It's too expensive in the DZs. Jumping to our last two vendors of today in New York. For the first vendor in New York, we can find the PP19, SMG damage, critical hit chance, and damage to target out of cover already on there, with future perfect as the talent. G28, a marksman rifle, maxed out headshot damage, stability, and comes with fast hand as a talent. Police MK17, a rifle damage, critical hit damage, damage to armor, and comes with lucky shot as a talent. Officer M9A1, pistol damage, critical hit chance, and bread basket as a talent. Over to the chest of Hanyu, a skill tier, a weapon handling, critical hit damage, and reassigned as a talent. Glass of Fenris, a weapon damage, critical hit damage, a weapon handling, holster of Brazos, armor, headshot damage, skill damage. Then over to the mods, 10.1% skill haste, 10.1% skill haste again, the 4.7% damage reduction for your drone, the 1 extra target for your firefly, and at last the 4.2% duration for our traps. jumping over to the last vendor of today. And there we are, last vendor. The Tommy gun is for sale, SMG damage, critical hit chance, headshot damage, and then preservation as a talent. Coverted SRS, marksman rifle damage, headshot damage, health damage, and comes with close and personal as a talent. M870 Express, shotgun damage, damage to armor, stability, and steady handed as a talent. M1911, pistol damage, swap speed, and comes with lucky shot as a talent. Over to the Sokolov chest, weapon damage, hazard protection, skill damage, and efficient as a talent. Knee pads of Wyvern, skill tier, explosive resistance, repair skills. Then over the mask of Douglas and Harding, weapon damage, weapon handling, critical hit damage. And then over to the last mods of today, 8.5% in share resistance, the 8.3% pulse resistance, the 7.4% health for your turret, 4.1% duration for your hive, and at last the 5% blast radius for your sticky launcher. But yeah guys, that's pretty much it for this vendor reset. Of course tomorrow we're gonna close it off with Cassie Mendoza. Hopefully she sells some other stuff, but probably the same as the countdown vendor. Next to that, hopefully we get some god rolls or some good stuff to buy. But that's pretty much it. Let me know in the comments down below what you picked up. Definitely pick up that Punch Drunk. That is straight up the best buy of this week. But that's it. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to smash that like button, hit that subscribers button, and of course that notification bell. PurePrime out!